What's up, everyone? BATCRAFT. That's right. It's Beall here from the TV Talk podcast, back on the BATCRAFT server with a awesome update. Some amazing things happening at my base, as well as some amazing activities going on today. Some shenanigans, some saving, some hero work, all the goods. But before we jump into any of that, we got to do something first, and that is jump right into a time lapse, because New Yorktown has been long needing its own trolley station. We built one in Gotham that connects us to this town, but you know what? It's about dang time we actually got one for our own city. So let's go ahead and kick off this episode by jumping into this quick time lapse to build our own trolley station. Let's go. And we are not quite done, but we are certainly getting there. As you can see, the trolley station is looking really, really good. Now, I am super pleased with how this turned out. Let's see. Yep. Oh, wow. Look at that right there behind me. Oh, so great. I did not have a specific location to base this off of, which is part of the reason why it took so long to come up with a concept. But, you know, I just started looking at train stations and trolley stops and that sort of thing, and really just kind of took inspiration from a lot of different real world designs and ultimately just kind of crafted my own. So this is completely off the cuff and completely original, and I am super pleased with it. I also love that it's got enough room to showcase both style of trolley, the one that we've got in Gotham and the one that we have up at Will's base, kind of the classic olive New Orleans style. Now, obviously this one is not quite done yet. I'm still in the process of putting it together, but I thought, you know what? We've got so much going on today. This might have to be as far as we make it before the end of the video to just kind of showcase it, because yeah, it turned out great. Oh, and of course we got that clock up there, because you got to have a clock. You know, the trolley's got to get where they need to get on time. And I think it looks great. I think it looks really, really, really great. I am super pleased with this. But you know, this is kind of a big thing, because this has been like a bit of an eyesore for New Yorktown and my base as a whole for a long time. And it's not the only one. The other one has been this right here. Now, you've noticed I've got this beacon, and that is because we need to put a corporate office right here that I've had in mind, and I've been kind of trying to figure out whether or not it belonged here or belonged over there or where. And finally, I just made the call, you know what? This is where it belongs. It belongs here. But because of time, we won't be getting to that today. We hopefully will be building that out tomorrow, because that is going to be it. That'll be the last building, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's get airborne really quick. Ah! Yeah, I think that will end up being the last building for this phase of my base. Now, as I think I've mentioned last week, there's more to do out in this area. There's a plot for a building right here. We've got this kind of area marked off right here for another building. And that doesn't even include some other buildings and areas from my board earlier in the season that I wanted to include, which will probably be along the side somewhere out here or maybe out here. I don't know. That's all part of phase 2. But with next week, I hope, this is the plan anyway, with the trolley stop now being here and with this building being built, I think we'll be at a place where my base will now be settled enough that we can kind of call it temporarily done, or at least, like I said, the first phase done. And that's going to be important because we've got some big builds to do in Gotham that really need to take our attention. So it's a big base. A big base takes a long time to get together. And yeah, I just appreciate y'all's patience. I hope you're pleased and have enjoyed kind of this process of building such a large base this season, because I certainly have. This has been just such a fun project. And man, oh man, look at that thing. The trolley station really does tie Main Street together, doesn't it? Oh man. Okay, so just a few little touches here and there, and then it'll be done. But yeah, speaking of little touches, there's a lot of little touches that have occurred around town that I wanted to kind of show off, just real quick. For one thing, these lights I've put around town so that, they are, of course, light censored lights so that at night they actually pop on. They really, really add to the whole feel of Main Street. And I've also put some, as you may have noticed, on the other side of our city, right here. Oops, landing. Yep, there we go. Right here. And so we've got some running along this side, and then we switch over to that side. And part of the reason is because this building will be right here, and that's going to be kind of a large building that'll take up some of the sidewalk. It'll make sense when you eventually see it, but that's kind of the reason for the back and forth. So yeah, and this looks really good. I also have been working on the New Orleans condo, and you may notice it over here as being a little worse for the wear, and that is actually intentional. Many older buildings in New Orleans, especially in the French Quarter, have been through a lot over the years, and so they're all kind of a little bit lopsided, a little bit destructed here and there, and I wanted to incorporate that with the condo, and in so doing, also kind of take what in real life is a upstairs condo and turn it into something of an event space. So I thought this would be really cool to kind of have like maybe a little stage somewhere or something like that, maybe a little bar over to the side. I don't know, but I thought it might be kind of cool, and kind of that way we can leave this open, leave these exposed beams, leave some of this kind of ruination that we've got going on over here. Just this little rugged look. I like it. I think it's great. I've also been working on the interior of the main condo area, and it's not quite right, but it is coming together. The kitchen's kind of designed to some extent. We've got this couch, which I feel very conflicted about. We've got the TV and the speakers, which are good. I might need to actually make these look like speakers a little bit more, maybe make a little speaker banner or something like that. And then the bedroom, which I don't particularly like all that much. So, progress, but also just not done. I'm just not ready to move in yet. But it is my intention to move in here. I think. Yes. It is my intention. It is definitely my intention. Okay. One last thing, I believe, in terms of little touches from around the city, and that's these shops right here. So I actually had this idea with kind of the basement of the condo building to convert these little open area into these little shops and these kind of tiny shop spaces. I really like it. I mean, I think that it adds to kind of the city as the whole, kind of brings us some commerce. And I've actually got kind of a cool idea with this. Okay, so, what if, given the fact that I do spend a lot of diamonds in Gotham, and that there are a lot of people who sell a lot of the same things, what if I offered up to some of the other BATCrafters to potentially come and open up their own little kiosk in one of these shops? Maybe they can get one of the condos and they get a shop, and basically, I don't know how this ended up happening, but basically I would be paying them to move in, because then I could come into their shop and buy, things I might need. So for example, basalt is obviously, I'm a big buyer of basalt, and that's not going to end anytime soon. As well as, just different things. Perhaps terracotta. I don't know. Anyway, point is that if somebody did want to come in and open a shop and get a condo and kind of, do the interior on a condo, I think that would be great. I think that'd be wonderful. So I don't know. That's just my thought. And like I said, I like how the shops turned out. Even if nobody does move in, if they're just there for the look, I think they look really, really nice. But not as nice as that. Oh, man. I'm just a little blown away that I actually built this. I know it's very simple, especially compared to some of these other larger things, but I think because I didn't have anything to go off of, like anything specific to go off of, I'm just kind of surprised this turned out as nice as it did. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? We can move on. We can move on. I'm just, don't mind me. Just proud. Okay, and so then there's this, right? This building right here, which was originally our cactus farm and is actually currently our cactus farm, is becoming so much more. Now, the original building that I had, I was never a big fan of. I did not like the look of it. In fact, last week you probably heard me talking about it to Knight and how it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, and that this one is so much better. Really love the look and feel of it. I also love kind of the modern look, especially compared to such an old-looking building like the City of York pub. And I think the two kind of contrast each other really nicely. But beyond that, it's a lot of space. Like, it's a lot more space than I had intended. So I put the cactus farm in this kind of cube right here. And I actually even put a little sea cucumber pickle farm in the back as well. But we've got this opening space at the top and this opening space at the bottom. And this has kind of got me thinking about what we could potentially use this for. Because, of course, as you know, I am something of a hero. Some might call me the world's greatest hero, but I don't know that I'd call myself that yet. Not yet, anyway. But I'm working on it. I want to be. And we've got, of course, the League of Heroes with the main operation in Gotham. But I was thinking, like, maybe I need my own secret, or not even secret, just hero base of operations, kind of making a statement to the city and to the world. And so I thought maybe we could convert this whole building into our very own Heroplex. That's right, the Heroplex. So my thought is that, like, at this whole open area could be like an open forum or like a what do you call it? Like a foyer. Yeah, a foyer. And, maybe we even dedicate this space to our other League of Hero members and have like a little maybe kind of like a glass display case for Snow and kind of a glass display case for Beall and one for Kyle and one for me. And, who knows if we're successful in doing the job that we hopefully will be setting out on today of saving DrAlien, maybe he might end up becoming one of the heroes and we can have like a little display case for him as well. In fact, you know what? Let's see. As the League of Heroes grows, maybe we would actually benefit from having a lot more space to operate out of. Whoa! Oh, goodness. We've been compromised. That's a little terrifying. This place does need to be lit up. So that is, good note. This is still a work in progress, so it is a work in progress. But my thought is that, with us having kind of potentially more heroes joining, and, as we, if we are successful in not only finding DrAlien, but also bringing him around to the side of the Angels, then maybe the League of Heroes might need a little bit more space to expand with new members. So I don't know, maybe this could potentially be a new or future meeting space for the League of Heroes. I don't know. We'll have to give that some thought, but I like it. Now, speaking of DrAlien, we got word that, in fact, the machine that we found last week may have actually created a message for me and Beall to find. And so I think we need to make our way out to Gotham and see if we can't meet up with Beall and hopefully, just hopefully, find and save DrAlien. Hello, Beall. How are you doing, Bellshack?
There's not a lot of places for me to stand up and say no to you.
No, it's would you? But I don't even have anything that you would say no to.
That's true.
Yeah. So here's the situation in which we find ourselves. Last week, I was confronted by an assassin for the League of Shadows, and he was able to give me some information about a top secret machine under one of DrAlien's shops. Actually, I guess his only shop. And we need to go check it out because apparently there's a message for us.
Oh no. I mean, I can still say no, but
yeah, no, it's a different kind of no. I got it.
It'll be oh no.
Beall, don't you think maybe that might be a little played out?
No.
All right. And see, I didn't even bring my spyglass, so I can't do it to its full effect. By the way, if we are able to help save DrAlien, I've been looking at that mustache little thing that one of his personalities built up there as the mustache bandit, and I was thinking we should maybe consider flipping it upside down and giving it some bat ears. You know what I mean?
This one up here?
Yeah, that one up there. Yeah, so this is his mustache kind of thing. So what do you think, Beall? I was thinking maybe we could flip it and turn it into a bat.
No.
All right. Well, I'll find somebody else to help me do that then. All right, but no, this is not where we need to be. We need to come down here. This is actually at his warehouse in Gotham. So underneath this chest, there's a button. Nope. Underneath this chest, there's a button that does that.
Oh, well. Okay.
Ta-da! A machine.
A machine.
Yeah. So we should push all the buttons. And do that. And
that's pretty neat.
Yeah. So it does something. Like, that's all I know is that it does something. But as you can see, he's left us a book, a message.
A message.
Yeah. You want to read it?
I will read it. If you are reading this, you must be a hero. This book was produced by the Superior Interdimensional Device, or SID for short.
Ooh.
I was constructed by DrAlien 201 for locating him in the event of his disappearance. I am in communication with DrAlien 201's suit and can tell you he is currently being held at 1217-37-1111. Please hurry, hero. DrAlien's doppelganger is masquerading as him, and who knows what kind of nightmarish situations he may be causing.
Wait, okay, so he's got a doppelganger? Did you know this?
I suspected it, as if you read my journal, you would know. And so it seems I was correct. Ha 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 ha.
All right, let me see the journal here. Okay, how are you doing on rockets? You good on rockets? Because it sounds like we're about to be doing some flying.
I got 24, but I can get some out of my chest thing.
Let's see, I've got 25.
So I'm going to get a stack.
Actually, you know what? I wasn't going to take from the doppelganger, but I think I actually am going to take from the doppelganger. We'll call it like a hero for hire fee, just a stack of rockets to help save DrAlien. All right, so we'll go, let's see, this direction back towards my base until we get to 1217. So he's got a doppelganger. He's got multiple personalities. I'm glad that we're finding him. I have not had the opportunity yet to work on, fixing my cybernetic implant.
Well, you better start working fast.
I look awesome, flying into the darkness with the rain and everything. It looks so cool.
Oh, I found a house.
Oh, wait, you're already there?
Yeah, I'm better at flying than you.
No, hang on, I've got to land. Oh no, I can't see.
Well,
okay.
The house is lit, so.
Oh, it's lit, fam. I feel like I've been here before. Okay, so he's here somewhere.
I've seen this place.
Yeah?
Oh, little zombie.
Hey, there's like a crack in the earth over here that has a door in it. Heading in that direction.
I see this crack in the earth.
Yeah, I feel like I've been here before.
I feel like I can't jump. There we go.
There you go. You got it.
A door. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting.
It seems oddly familiar, but I can't quite remember why.
Creeper.
Oh
no.
Oh,
I should have
snap.
closed the door.
Oh, snap. What did you do?
I thought I was far enough away, but apparently I was not.
Hang on, let's plug this up. Let's not
And one more right there. There
Worst hero for hire ever.
we go. Okay, you name one hero in while trying to save somebody didn't also destroy half the city. That's what I thought.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man always destroys the city.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman kills people.
Yeah, but you didn't say someone who doesn't kill people.
Okay, fair point.
Right. All right. So let's see. Where could he be? Say, all right. Yeah, right here. Interesting.
Help me.
Did you hear that?
Was that
what was that?
Was that you? That wasn't you?
That?
I thought it was
No.
you.
Oh,
No, wait. What's going on?
Where?
Okay. All right. This is
Wait, hold on. This way. There's a door.
There's a door. Okay.
I think it came from this direction.
in here.
Oh snap! Oh snap! What is it? What is
God.
it? What is it?
I don't know. It looks like
Oh, we need to
wall.
bust him out. Do you have any TNT?
I don't have any TNT, but I got a pickaxe.
Yeah, I got one too. Oh! It's Dr. Alien.
It's Dr. Alien.
It's Dr. Alien Beyond.
I have been in there for months.
Wow, what a
What?
prison.
Really?
Yes, for months.
Doc, we've missed. I mean, I feel like we've seen you around. That doesn't make any sense.
You found the book, obviously.
Yes, we did. It pointed us into the right direction, it seems.
Yes. The short version is Earth 2. There were two versions of it. The one that we all come from and the one that he comes from.
Oh.
His version, not so good.
I'll say.
Wow. Interesting.
I mean, to trap somebody unjustly and perform horrible things in their name, that's something that I would never do.
Wow.
Ask me if I would do that.
No, would you do that?
No.
Okay. This is crazy. So you're saying that there was some sort of fringe timeline that only temporarily existed for a short amount of time between Earth 2 and Earth 3. I mean, that right there. That is a complex. That's a pretty hardcore backstory right there. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it happens when you travel interdimensionally, but your time machine kind of whacked it out a little bit.
I don't have a time machine, Doc. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, this thing is making you not remember. It's fine. You'll figure it out later.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Fair enough. So here's the question, because we need to deal with your counterpart, because your counterpart apparently is losing his mind because he's put mustaches on everything. He's dressed up like a chicken. He's getting a little little crazy, man.
Well, Sid can handle part of it. He can merge us back together, but I don't know how to keep his mind from, taking over when we're together.
Interesting. Okay, so I have actually been working on a little side project of trying to reverse engineer this thing on the side of my head. I think it might have a lot of different properties, but one of which might be to kind of help realign you or realign him, depending on which is which. So perhaps once I've got it up and running, I can get the two of you together, or him or you, or whatever makes the most sense, and we can try it out and see if that might help in your process.
Yeah, if we can get something like what you've got there on him, I can merge us back together, and that should take care of the problem.
Well, so it wouldn't be exactly this. I'm making a larger version of this thing on my head that would work as a machine that somebody could walk through or be on, and then we switch it on and that sort of thing. Because like I said, it's probably going to have multiple properties as we go along, but I think this could be the first of potentially many things that it could have. Dr. Alien, it is good to have you finally restored. We look forward to you dealing with your counterpart, and if we can help in any way, please let us know.
Absolutely.
All right.
You should let us know.
And there you have it. Dr. Alien restored, at least returned, perhaps not restored, but we're going to work on that. We're going to see if we can get him back in order. And you know what? I had an idea, because while Belshak and I were looking for Dr. Alien, we noticed that Nanda Parbat, the once home of the League of either Assassins or Shadows, or both, kind of hard to say at the moment. But look at this. It has been destroyed. And it's kind of dangerous up here, actually, now that I'm seeing this up close. There's a lot of TNT. Oh, there we go. Look at this. This was the base of operations for the League of Shadows and or the League of Assassins, and it has been destroyed. But this may be a blessing in disguise, because this was the very spot, as noted by the block up there, where I got the Rod of Power and received the power of Earth, or rather the might of Earth 3. I essentially became a superhero right here. So I'm wondering if this is the very perfect place, like the very best place, a nexus point of power, if you will, to potentially build the machine that could potentially help DrAlien and maybe even provide other such wonderful superheroic things in the future. I don't know. This might work out perfectly. So we'll just have to see. Little sketchy that the League of Shadows did kind of originally operate up here, but regardless, they do appear to be gone now, so I think it's safe to build something. I'll have to do a little research, and if at all possible, I'm thinking that's what we got to do. And one final thing before we sign off for this week. In the in-between times, I have actually finished up the final trolley, and as you can see, everything looks awesome. Now, I built up this rig right here to potentially run the trolley line, but I don't yet know if I'm going to do that or not. I kind of like it without. So I may just leave it and kind of see what happens and then clear that out. I'm just not sure. But for right now, we're going to leave it as is, which is looking really, really nice. We'll also probably do little touches here and there. Like, as you can see, we'll probably kind of put some sort of pillars going up and down along the rail. But I wanted to introduce y'all to somebody. I'm not going to lie. I had some technical difficulties recording this episode this week. And so I ended up having to throw out and redo portions of this episode. And one of the things that unfortunately got missed out was the introduction and the discovery of Samantha. Yeah, Samantha. Oh no, Samantha, I'm so sorry. Oh, don't be mad, Samantha. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just not used to having a horse. Okay, so I found Samantha, and I have found... and I discovered that, you know what? It is really great to run around the base here on a horseback. Look at this. Yeah. You're like in the streets. You're kind of driving a little bit. I mean, not driving. Obviously, it's a horse, not a car. But I mean, horsepower. That's a car thing, right? So, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I found Samantha. She was chilling out, and she had just the right speed that I was looking for. And I decided, you know what? We need a horse, and Samantha is our horse. And I'm also thinking that we kind of might need to have how some cities have horse and carriage rides, that sort of thing, kind of tours of the main street downtown area. Memphis and New Orleans, which are both heavily represented in this build, both have that. And I'm thinking, what if we had like a little mini kind of urban stables of some sort, maybe with some carts and buggies and that sort of thing in it, that could be Samantha's home, that I could get her and we could ride around the city and take a look from the street view. Because as much fun as it is to soar above and observe the city, part of the big benefits of having a city as a base is that you can really just enjoy being completely immersed, completely just immersified. Immersified? I don't know. You know what I mean? Oh, no. Okay. The real trick is I don't quite know yet where stables would make a lot of sense, because all things considered, I could add it over next to the trolley stop, but I think it's going to be a fairly modest build, and I kind of want something maybe a little bit larger or something that's a little bit more of a statement, because this is such a small build. This is going to be kind of a large one, and so maybe it'd be nice to have something large, or maybe it'd be nice to have something simple. I don't know. I have to think about it. It's a smaller thing. I don't know that I would consider it necessarily part of the phase 1, so I think I'll be fine without. Maybe just Samantha can chill around town, and that'll work. But regardless, we got space to work with, and of course, we got a DrAlien we got to save. Although, I guess we technically did save DrAlien. Now we just have to, put him back together. We got to Humpty Dumpty our DrAlien by seeing if we can help the evil DrAlien, and we know exactly where to do it. So that's going to do it for us for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and the builds and the funds and all that kind of good stuff. Until next time, goodbye.